Hi everyone, my name is Susie and I'm super excited to be here and to share a grounding technique that I use with you guys that helps keep me rooted in a calmer, more present way of being. Um, I know for myself that I can easily get caught up in what might or might not be happening in the future, all the things I need to get done, where I want to go, what I want to do, or what I could have or should have done or said. This totally definitely messes up where I am currently in my here and now. So I use um, many techniques to kind of get me back to where I presently am. One of these techniques and I'll walk you through it today, is called the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there are many different ways that you can do this. So I encourage you to modify it or take aspects that work for you and make it your own. Oftentimes, I might just take one step or a combination of the steps from this technique to help ground me quickly, kind of like hitting the reset button, kind of just brings me back to where I am. Um, to start, it's a great thing to be free and clear of any coffee or items that you might have in your hands or in your lap, and make sure that you're comfortable, whether that be sitting or standing, whatever is right for you. For myself, I usually use this grounding technique so I keep my eyes open, but if it's more comfortable for you to keep them closed, by all means, please do so. So we're going to start with 5. 5 stands for either 5 seconds of breathing or 5 deep breaths. Today we're going to do 5 deep breaths, and I really encourage you to fill up your lungs, right? Like breathe in through your nose and let it out slowly through your mouth. So here we go. Okay. Breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Last one. Deep breath in and release. Nice job. As we move on to 4, resume your normal breathing. And please, again, make sure you feel comfortable. Number 4 is I want to switch your attention to 4 things that you can physically feel or touch, bringing you into the physical space of your here and now. Maybe it's the feeling of your feet touching the ground, your back against the chair, the surface you're sitting on, the textile of your clothing. But really start to notice 4 things that you can physically feel or touch. This grounding technique is really based on the senses. So the next step, step 3, really takes into account your hearing. I want you to notice 3 things that you could hear that you haven't noticed previously. Perhaps it's your heart beating, perhaps it's the L train rumbling by outside. Really take time to recognize new sounds that are around you. Once we're grounded in the sounds, we're going to move on to step two. Step two is I want you to notice two things that you might not have recognized when you first entered the room today. And now I do also want you to notice that you can recognize more than two things, but really focus on two things that are really something that you didn't realize before. Take in the surroundings, giving you awareness of your visual presence right now. Just use your eyes. And step one, this is the last step for this technique, is to come up with one fabulously fantastic positive thing about yourself, unique to you, and truly believe in you. I do. I truly think you've got this. It's a good reminder to think of this one thing throughout your day that brings you back to this moment, perhaps, back to the present moment. So that's the grounding technique of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And like I said, you can do it any which way you'd like to do it. This is just the way that works for me. Another technique that I might pass on, and this is probably one that we all do already, but I find this one is really good for me in times when I don't have a lot of time, and it's just a big sigh. Just it totally works for me every single time. So hopefully those techniques are helpful for you guys. I've really enjoyed being here with you. Thanks a million, a magnitude of gratitude, and I wish you all the very best. Thanks again. Have an awesome day.